Bueno.
Bienvenidos a este segmento de la Hora de la Bestia en esta entrevista este viernes. Hoy es viernes, ¿no? Es
sí, son como las 11:20 y estamos aquí en un fake live.
Bueno, y nada, le damos la bienvenida a Joe, que es nuestro invitado el día de hoy. Él tiene una banda que se llama Rolling Blackouts Coastal Fever. Welcome, Joe, to the show. How are you?
Thank you. I'm good, thanks. Yeah, good to be with you.
Thanks, man.
It's a hard name for me, it's in English.
Joe?
Rolling.
Yeah.
Joe.
No, Joe is easy.
Joe is easy. Rolling Blackouts Coastal Fever.
Exactly.
Is a really stupid long name. But yeah.
It's good. It's a good name. I was telling Paola here, the engineer at the radio station. She was asking like, "Oh, what's the name of the band?" so that I can make the folder on the computer and we can record the interview. And I was telling like, Rolling Blackouts. Rolling Blackouts what? Coastal Fever. So it's a long one, but it's a good one.
It's long. People often get the order wrong, so they call us Coastal Rolling Fever Blackouts.
Yeah, people can mix
it. Fine.
What's the stupidest name, like fake name, you've heard of the band?
Well, sometimes we've played secret shows.
Okay.
So like we go under a fake name.
Okay.
And our latest one was Corporate Panini and the Enormous Cappuccinos.
I think I will steal that one for a new band.
It's all yours. Yeah.
So where are you, Joe?
I'm in Melbourne at home.
What time is now there?
It's 9:00 in the morning.
Wow.
So good morning.
So, yeah, I'm just having coffee and starting the day.
With this show, it's like an hour and a half because.
Yeah. So now it's supposed to be like 10, 11 a.m. in Mexico City, but really it's 6 p.m.
Yeah.
So it's 14 hours.
Yeah. You're in the future, actually.
I know. Yeah, I'll let you know what happens.
You know, when the world should end, I was always thinking that in Australia people would get it first because you guys are in the future. So if you guys are safe, we are safe.
All right. I'll let you know.
So, Joe, Blackouts' new album, Rolling Blackouts' new album, has been out for a week now. How's the record doing?
It's doing well. I mean, I'm just happy to have it out. I now that it's in the world and people can hear it, it just takes on a whole new meaning. It feels different. We had a big party last week on Friday to celebrate the release. That was really fun. We played a little show so we could play some of the new songs. But yeah, it's good. It's it's exactly what you want when as a musician. This is the time that you relish. It's the fun part, releasing music. So yeah, it's great.
Amazing, man. And Sideways to New Italy, you released that on June 2020, the ugliest year in history. So you guys couldn't really tour with that record, right?
No, not at all. No, that was pretty weird. I mean, as you could imagine, as everyone knows. But yeah, we just released it anyway. I think it would be even more weird to not release it just because we couldn't tour. We've got, we had songs sitting there ready to go. So we got it out there and we've managed to play a few shows, play those songs, and it makes them a bit more real.
So the record was ready already before the pandemic started.
Yeah, we recorded it in 2019.
Okay.
And then everything fell apart. So yeah.
And what do you think changed from there to now with this new record? And how are you feeling on touring finally with you? So you have 2 records now to play live, so a lot of songs.
Yeah, I think the way we've changed is we sort of were freed up a little bit by the shackles were broken of releasing a 3rd album. It's kind of a nice period in a band's life where you can branch out a little bit and do some more interesting things. So we definitely embraced that, tried to get some different sounds into the mix, and then now we've got the I guess it's the difficult task of figuring out what to play live. So I think every night might be a little bit different. We're just going to throw some old ones in there, some new ones, see what happens.
And how is the band live? It's more aggressive. It's like it's trying to sound like the album. What the people can expect of you guys live?
It's very high energy. It's fast and fun. Yeah, we definitely bring the party. Yeah, hopefully we'll be bringing the party to Mexico City sometime soon. But we'll see. Yeah,
we can help you guys.
Yeah, we'll definitely help you out. We can take you. So, have you ever been to Mexico? Not as a band, but you have you been a tourist in Mexico?
No, I haven't. No.
And what have you heard of Mexico?
Tacos.
Yes, and surfing. Yeah, but there's a lot more to it. I know. It's a big place and desert, beautiful desert.
It's a big city and it's very polluted. So yeah. I don't know how Melbourne is. I don't know if I mean it's a big city, but I don't know how the air quality is there. But here you have to be prepared. It's pretty nasty.
Yeah. Okay. I'll come prepared.
And also you have to bring some stomach medicine because here. Yeah. Food is aggressive here, so.
But it's part of the seasoning of the food.
I'll be able to handle it.
So this time you guys produce it by yourself, right? Because I was checking the sideways and you guys work with a producer, right?
Yeah. So we worked with Burke Reed for Sideways, who taught us a lot. We learnt a lot from him. We went into that record with some weird kind of ideas that turned out to be kind of too confusing to put on a record. So he kind of, I guess, drilled us to make our songs tight and make more sense. So we took a lot of those, that from coming into this new record, Endless Rooms, and everything we learnt about that, and also like, I guess knowing when to be weird and when to branch out and when to come back to home base and make it sort of a pop song and that kind of thing. So self-producing made sense to us. Like we know what we're doing. It's our third album. I did a lot of the engineering myself as well for a lot of the vocals and overdubs. So but our actual engineer Matt Duffy had a big part in producing this record as well. So yeah, there was a few players.
Great. So I mean, this will be the path for the next albums for the band, or you're thinking on changing a lot the sound in the future? And...
we haven't really thought about that yet. We're kind of concentrating on getting out on the road and playing shows and making that happen, because it's been so long and it's just really exciting to be able to do that again. So, we're definitely just thinking about that. I think once we're on the road, sometimes ideas, they come up and we rehearse them in sound check, and then you might get a little recording on someone's phone of it, and then those kind of things often turn into songs down the track. So we'll see how we go.
That's great, Joe. So, well, I have to say that this is one of my favorite records of the year so far. I've been listening to every single you guys put out here in La Bestia Radio. It's on high rotation, everything that you guys put out. So it's pretty exciting.
Right.
And
thanks.
So what do you think about like people listening to new projects? Like, do you have this sense, like with this pandemic stuff and everyone being locked down, do you think that people is paying more attention to new bands, to new music, or do you think that like people is just listening to the same things?
It's still too early to tell. I don't know. Like it's the I think there's a lot of new music out there because everyone's been sitting at home making music for the last 2 years, and now there's this like massive influx of new music. So it's hard to listen to everything. But everyone wants to get out and see shows as well. So it's an exciting time, but it's a very busy time. So we'll see how we go. But I think, yeah, I'm excited about new music. I'm actually looking forward to going out on tour and going to festivals and things to see other bands. That's one of the best parts about touring is seeing other bands. So, yeah.
So you have a favorite new artist in Australia that you can recommend to us?
Yeah, there's a guy, his name's Harvey Sutherland.
All right.
He plays like real funky synth music, really heavy synth, and he's from Melbourne. He's great. You should definitely check it out.
Amazing. We'll definitely check him out. So now the boring shit is over. So now we'll just take you 2 more minutes to ask you some stupid things.
Yeah, and
Okay.
just one last question to say goodbye and to show the people that don't know the band your favorite track of the new album. Which one it will be?
Oh, that's hard. I think my favorite track, maybe to play, is "Bounce Off the Bottom." It's the last
All right.
last track of the record. Yeah, it's just I don't know, it's a joy to play. It's kind of easy to play, which is nice for a change. Yeah, it's got a beautiful, the lyrics are beautiful. It's sort of the bounce off the bottom thing is, you know, when you at the bottom of a swimming pool or the bottom of the ocean and you push off with your legs and shoot back to the top. It's that kind of feeling. So it's a good feeling.
Amazing.
Okay, thank you so much, Joe.
Thanks
we will
so
come
much.
back with you. Y bueno, vamos a escuchar entonces la rola que nos recomendó Joe del último disco de Rolling Blackout, Coastal Fever, Endless Rooms y se llama Bounce Off the Bottom.
Échala.